Hello, hello, everybody. Uh, she heard me saying hello. She's coming running. Oh my goodness. Let me get this switched over here to. Oh, there. Hello, hello, honey. Georgianne, Cherokee Kid. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Denise. Hey, girl. I have been so worried about you. I'm so glad to see you in here tonight. Bella, you can't get up here. There's too much stuff up here on me. She's clear in the other room and heard me say hello. And here she came a running. Honey, I'm afraid you're going to get hurt with this needle. Yeah, I'm sitting back here in my sewing room. Texas Scratcher, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How is everybody? Great Lakes Adventures. Hello, hello. I got my yarn all tied up now. I've been sitting back here working on my quilt to get it finished for next week. So, oh, and excited for next. Yes, see, I am working on my quilt. What I'm doing is I'm tacking it right now. You can tell. You see here, parts already got done. See how I'm tacking it? So, yeah. So, just be quick. You're scratching me. Hope us all is well tonight. Yes, yes, yes. Getting ready to go to work. Oh, that's no fun. That is no fun. I don't like that word. Bella. Yes, let's see. Hang on here, guys. All right. Now, get up there and lay down. Now, that blanket you can't lay on. No, can't lay on that one. Diane, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome. You can't lay on that quilt. Nope. So, how is everybody doing? What's new? What's been going on? Anything exciting happening? Got plans for anything happening? So just so that I can catch everybody, I'll talk about it a little bit now, and then I'll talk about it a little bit later. If you've seen the short on my channel, I have got 4 quilts that I will be auctioning off next Tuesday at this time on my live channel. And that is to help fund our Florida adventures. I'll admit we had a couple of unexpected costs come up. I had to get glasses, and she had to go to the vet and get her surgeries. And she's watching herself through the window. She sees her reflection in the window. So, yeah, sit in now. Okay. All right. Be a good girl. Voted today here, our state election. Hip pain went past 10 today. Ouch. That is no fun. Where I had been sitting here doing a lot of sewing, the muscle up in here, oh my gosh, it has been crazy Trailer traveling. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I love seeing everybody here. This is the rest after Halloween and before Thanksgiving. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Sorry. I didn't realize she was laying on that. Um, yeah, this is the rest after, before your Thanksgiving. Yeah. My Thanksgiving Day is going to be traveling. Yes. Who else did I see come in here? Kristen Milano. Hello, hello. It's hard to read it the way Sissy's got me laying over here. Yes, me and Mom, we're talking and we're thinking about leaving out on Christmas Day. And hopefully everybody will be where they're going that time, and won't be a lot less traffic because it never fails. It seems like there's construction constantly. And hello, Rick. I know you just got that information. He's watching in the other room. His knees were killing him tonight, so he just didn't feel up to alive tonight. So, so, um, so yeah. Hopefully, there won't be as much traffic, and let's see. My honey pot dumpster dollar is chasing. Dollar Tree is chasing something. Um, Denise is not getting rid of me till then. Yeah. So I got to go this weekend and get a ham and stuff. I'm going to try and fix a ham. And if I got the money, a turkey, and get that all fixed up and in the freezer for him for when I leave. I've already got some spaghetti put in there, chicken casserole put in there, stuff that he can come home from work and just heat up and go. Um, we should expect traffic all the way to I know. Uh, chasing people off. Oh, really, Kristen? That is horrible. That is horrible. Now there was one pet dumpster, which I never really found anything in it anyway, that put up signs, no dumpster diving. So uh, your church is having a Christmas, yeah, this week from this Saturday. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Um, yeah, it's sad that people think their garbage is so special. But hang on, Sissy, let me put that up there so I can read it. Thank you. Um, the last dumpster dive, the kids will love the stuff. Oh, yes. I got some of it in a box here at my feet. Look at this. Are these not adorable? And there's not a thing wrong with. No, that's not your baby. No, girl. Could be company policy. Yeah. Camp maintenance guy. Oh my God. It's been long since I've seen you. I'm so sorry I didn't get to make it to Michigan this year. Yeah, it could be company policy because, for one, if you get hurt in that dumpster, they're responsible for it. Now, I'll be honest about it, okay? Even though it is a dumpster by another company, they have rented it. So therefore, sit down, Sissy. So therefore, if you get hurt, they're responsible. And like if you noticed in my last video, some of the jars of pickles were busted. So I could have easily gotten cut up or whatever. And there are some people that will be stupid And even though you're dumpster diving or they're diving into their dumpsters, um, yeah, the stuffy bears are Bella approved. Oh yeah, she had to have hers. Bud Falls, hello, hello. And so yeah, so they're still responsible. And there, like I said, there are people that will go out there and be doing that and get hurt and say, "Oh, I'm going to sue the company," when it was your own stupid ignorance that did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Monarch TV, hello, hello, much love to you. Yes, much, much love. Yes, people hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, share out the video. We want to let as many people as possible know about the auction next week. So if y'all can share out that short, um, waving, waving. If y'all can share out that short, I would greatly appreciate it. Because like I said, um, yeah, it could be just the store. I know some of the stores, they don't care. They would rather see, well, to tell you the truth, I was coming back from a doctor's appointment the other day, stopped at a gas station. Well, it was a Subway there, and the Pepsi truck was there. And I said, "Hey, I'll take any freebies or samples you got." He gave me 2 cases of Dr. Pepper because they just go back to the company, they get destroyed. And he would rather see somebody have it that could use it because they're not outdated or nothing like that. But now, like some companies, like Pepsi products, they go back. There's a certain thing they have to do, so they have to account for those going back. So, yeah, New Horizons. I'll be there shortly, Susan. We are hoping to head out Thanksgiving Day. So, hopefully, you know. Oh, you're not going to bid on one of them in particular? Wink, wink. Uh-huh. Oh, you're bidding on one of them in particular. Uh-huh. Wink, wink. Yucky Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's my favorite. Gotta have my Dr. Pepper. Which I'm having to admit that with the diabetes medicine and all the other medicines, I'm gonna start drinking more water because I'm getting dehydrated. Um, so yeah, much as I hate to. So I'm gonna have to find some water-based drinks. But now, like I was drinking iced tea yesterday, couldn't sleep last night because I had a horrible heartburn. So I'm having to find a balance. Um, but if you've seen the last video, I did find some juices, a whole case of juice. So don't worry, you are sending it somewhere else in America. Oh, honey, Denise, what I'm going to do, this is my biggest one that I'm working on now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go see what the postage is and then see what the postage to you would be and then see what the difference is. I'll work out something for you. Okay. If you want a quilt, I'll work out something with you to help with the postage and stuff. So don't worry about that, girlfriend. Water is good. I like water if it's got some kind of flavoring. If it don't have any kind of flavoring in it, oh, I can't handle it. I hear Rick creeping around in there. Oh, I hear him in there. Okay. Um, so yeah, you're sending it to Texas. Shh. Okay. All right, I'll send it wherever you want to. Has all the Florida adventures planned already, Susan? She Cherokee's already alerted the National Guard. Yes. So yeah, I'm going back to Gatorland. Going to get my boat out. I'm going to get back out on the water. I'm going to do some fishing. That's one of the things I'm wanting to do when I get down there is I'm going to see my fishing license, see if the year runs, if it runs January to December, I'll wait till January to get my fishing license. So they're good all year. That way I'll have them for January, February, March while I'm there, and then November and December next month, next fall when I'm down there. Lacey, hello, hello. Hey, Lacey's here. Get up, say hi, Lacey. Get up, say hi, Lacey. Hi, Lacey. Will Josh be, what was it? Fish bait? I'll do good to get Josh out on the boat. He hasn't been fishing in so long. Say there, say hi, Lacey. Right here. Say hi, Lacey. You're looking for Lacey, huh? He's looking. He's looking like, where's Lacey? Where's Lacey? He's looking. Where's Lacey? Where's Lacey? Huh? Where's Lacey? Lacey in there? In there's Lacey. Since Susan's gator bait, yeah. Oh my gosh. So, but yeah, and then I want to find, which I promised last year, but I didn't do it, so I still owed Susan a trip back to the Mulholland House. I'm gonna go back out there. I'm gonna find some more historical buildings. I'm hoping to get. I seen Amazon has some inexpensive paranormal kits. If nothing else, just get an MEF, an MEF reader, MEF magnet field, MF, whatever. Anyhow, a reader. Um, and go back and do some more ghost hunting. Check out some of the old cemeteries. And get with some people and do some metal detecting. Rob is down around the Tampa area, so I don't know. Good, no seizures, but Sarah had a, oh my gosh, I'm glad Lacey's doing good, and continue prayers for Sarah. Yes, continue prayers for Sarah, people. Mary Ann, hello, hello. And so there's so much that I want to do. We have the Civil War reenactment again this year. Plus, Robbie Kesey, y'all have seen me go to Get Swamped. You all have seen me go to his farm, feed the gators and stuff like that, which I'll always, I'll go back there, of course. Can't wait to get back there. And they've invited me to go, me and Josh, to go to the medieval festival with them. So I'm wanting to do that. I've got my eye on a inexpensive costume. Thankfully, Temu has some, but I've already got my Civil War reenactment here, and I made a petticoat to go with it the other day. Susan wants to put on a helmet and do this Dukes Hazzard tryouts again. Yeah, I'll be going back to Orlando quite a bit because might go back down to Silver Springs, but Magnificent Germany with Darian. Yeah, Darian. He is now moved to Orlando. And so I want to go back down there and see him. Tommy, hello, She Devil. Welcome, sweetheart. And and then there's another person, Charlie from Digging It Back. He lives up around Sarasota. But he's coming down. Him and Rob, there's going to be a bunch of people come down near me for a metal detecting event. So I'm going to go out there and see them. And who knows, maybe get to do a little metal detecting with them or something. I don't know. But there's going to be a lot more getting out. For one, I need to. Okay. I have been shutting myself off a lot this summer. And I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to explore. I want to see some places I've not seen before. Go back out and see Cedar Keys after the destruction of the hurricanes. Right along, gang. Hello, hello. I stopped in on one of your lives today. I didn't say anything, but I popped in and was watching a little bit. Like I said, I'll have an earbud in, or I'll have it on the speaker if I'm here by myself and sitting here quilting and listening to people. So yeah, that's why I didn't stop in and say hi. I just hit the thumbs up and go about listening. But it is so good to see you, Bobby. Every time I pass that truck stop, there is a truck that looked like your old red one, or like the red one. And I look all the time to see if it has horns on it. I keep looking. I keep looking. But I know we're even in this area. So, Denise, we have a new grandson. Oh, yes. Nothing like being a grandparent. It's amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Papa Sticky. Goody. Stickman, you snuck in on me. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I get busy talking and I get distracted. Guys, I know that some of you like to watch my drives to Florida and stuff. You like drive streams? Ride along gang? Oh my gosh. You'll love, love, love. He's a semi driver and he he's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Makes you feel welcomed and warm and just like part of the family, or warm and welcome, I should say. And y'all gotta check him out. It is so good. Uh Bobby is out in your old stomping grounds in California. Uh-huh. Susan says it's getting pretty warm down there. It's supposed to be almost 80 degrees here tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna take a break from quilting, which I may get this done tonight because I haven't been sleeping. When the time changes, my brain's just all messed up. Um, but I'm gonna take a break from that, and I'm going to do the final mowing tomorrow. Mow one last time. Yeah, that's where I met Cherokee Kid, was over in Bobby's stream. I do believe. Yep, yep, yep. And Bobby's good people. He's good people. And every now and then, I like it when he gets out and explores some of the abandoned buildings. So it was so cool, so cool. So yeah, time change is stupid. It is. It is really stupid. And with people like me, um, that have a disability, but even those that are, um, what's it called, sundowners syndrome, and then autistic people sometimes have problems with it. People with oh, Alzheimer's, um, it throws your system completely off, because of the difference in the light and the dark. And I know when my aunt was getting worse, we had a special light there for her, so that when it got dark, it kind of brightened it up and still made it look kind of daylight out and stuff. Because she just, their system's all messed up. So yeah. So yeah, so what else? Yep, autistic son agrees with you. Yeah, yeah, it does. It is going to send these girls to your house. Hey, send them on down. Send them on down. I won't be here. Rick will be here. No, send them down to Florida. Oh, that's another thing that I'm going to be doing. Um, I thought about donating this stuff to a place in Florida, but I thought, no, our kids around here need it. But this other channel that I watch is, they're down there for the winter times and stuff. Um, the town mayor, the Old Town mayor, was something you'd have to watch you'd have to watch the channel. But anyhow, he weren't going to let him have a Christmas party. He quit. He quit letting them have the Christmas parties and stuff, and wouldn't fund it. So he is sponsoring this new guy. This other YouTuber is sponsoring their Christmas party. Um, 3 of the girls are autistic. Now, I'll have to admit, I never really had to be around or handle autistic children, but I'd learn. I'd love them to pieces, you know. I just have to learn what works best for them and go with it that way, you know. So on, I think it's Saturday the 16th, um, they're having a big Christmas party for that county. And even though I'm a few counties away, of course, but I'm going to go out there. And Zelda, welcome, welcome. Howdy from Indonesia. Music helps. Oh my gosh, music is my life. I have to admit, it is a big part of my life. It is so calming. Um, yeah, I can't explain it. Um, it's about the 60s this weekend. That's the way it's doing here. It's supposed to be 80 tomorrow. Then it's supposed to start raining and cold again. Um, especially jazz. I like all kinds of music. Um, believe it or not, my least favorite is bluegrass. But I can handle it if it's done right. Um, but bluegrass to me sometimes sounds whiny, and I don't like whiny. Don't stop, Johnny Cash, for these girls. Oh, honey. When I was growing up, we'd go up to the West Virginia State Fair all the time, and Johnny Cash was up there a couple of times. Johnny Cash was up there once by himself, and then the Carter family, and then Johnny Cash and June Carter were up there together. And, it was just awesome. It was so, that was one of the things we did when I was little. My dad loved country music. And even at the time, I'm like, oh my God, I can't stand this country music. But we was always going back when the Grand Ole Opry had a show on the road, you know, it wasn't always the big name celebrities, but they might have like one big name celebrities and a bunch of other ones. Um, we saw like the Kendalls, Jim Ed Brown, Helen Cornelius, uh, I mean, a bunch of the older country. And then, of course, they had like the Statler brothers, the Oak Ridge Boys. Oh, honey, my dad would go see the Oak Ridge Boys anytime he could. So, um, could get some much needed rainfall Thursday night. Yeah, extreme drought there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Susan's spoiled. And so am I. I can't wait to get back down there. And they loved it when they got to the music. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can you all hear her? She's starting to snore. But yeah, so, but yeah, we're going to the festivals down there, and I want to go back out St. Augustine and do more of the Christmas lights. Um, I'd love to take Susan on the Black Raven, but she won't get on a boat. And I can't talk her into getting on a boat with me at all. She is extremely afraid of water. So I would love to take her out and show, which, I mean, I don't mean, I mean, she's not afraid of water. What I enjoy out there, she's not going to enjoy. But when I get out on the water, and there's some beautiful places out in there, and you go by and you see um, you see an eagle that is perched on the top of a post, or you see a sand crane flying low over the water to catch a fish, and just some little things. She's acting like she's sleeping and snoring. Yes, happy early Veterans Day to everybody. Yes, yes, that is tomorrow, I believe. No, 7th, 11th, isn't it? The 11th, yes, Friday. Um, yes, happy. And let me tell you what, I have the utmost respect for our veterans and our people serving, because that's some tough crap, you know. Susan says that's what my videos are for, so she can see them that way. Yeah. I didn't know she was that scared when the boats and stuff, but she did get on the glass bottom boat with me. So that, I take that as a big accomplishment, you know. I really, really do. And of course, dang right. Cherokee Kid, cold, no cold, no snow. Yep. I went to a sunset cruise in Clearwater. It was amazing watching the sunset. Yes. Even had a double rainbow. Oh, that would be so beautiful, Kristen. And I'd love to be out there and see the dolphins. I used to work at Marineland back when it was more of an amusement park, and I worked in the kitchen. And of course, it was all glass out looking over the ocean, And we would sit there in the mornings and we would watch the dolphins play and stuff. And I have a love for dolphins. I learned to swim with the dolphins. That's who taught me how to swim. And um, so I would love to be out there and see some of that. Still one of my favorite videos. It was so pretty and interesting. Is that the one, Silver Springs on the glass bottom boat? Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of history out there at Silver Springs. Like we said, there's been a lot of movies that's been filmed out there. And some manatees. Yes, we are going to chase manatees. I want to see a sea potato. Yes, I do. And if I have to drive all the way down, you know, down further south, I will. Jenny Springs, they say they come in there quite a bit. There's several places that they come in, but I am going to chase me some sea potatoes. That's what they lovingly call the manatees. I want to get some pictures of them, even though I've seen some, we went to uh, SeaWorld, stuff like that. But I love seeing the animals in their natural environment. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that there are such places as zoos and stuff like that, where people can see the things that they don't get to see every day. But them being in their natural environment is the most gorgeous, when they're free to roam and be what they are. I love it. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Southern cooking and rednecks. Hey, I just realized that one of my friends that's usually on Get Swamped, he has J&J Seafoods. They sell gator meat. Mhm. So, yes, you cannot touch a manatee. They are a protected animal. You cannot harass them. If you're in the water, they can come to you, but you can't go to them. Okay. You've got to let them be in their own natural environment. If they come up to you, because they're a very curious animal, if they come up to you and stuff like that, that's, you know, you don't reach out to touch them. You don't do nothing. You just be. And, but yeah, they are a protected species. Just a bit much. What'd Susan say? There was this strange lady at the laundromat today. She washed the same clothes over and over at least 5 times. Big washers, at least 5 of them. She spent at least $100. Oh my God, why would she wash them that many times? I mean, even if somebody peed the bed or whatever, uh, you know, you don't need to wash them that many times. That's washing all the color off the fabric. But yeah, so I've got a few lines out on where I can find manatees. And so, yes, that is one of the things. My friends have seen the monkeys at Silver Springs, where the glass bottom boats are. Yes, yes. See, that's one thing. When they filmed the original show Tarzan, they brought all these monkeys in. Well, monkeys reproduced. They left them. Okay. And so monkeys took over. And of course, you know, they're in the wild, so you can't say, don't cross this border, you know, don't cross this boundary. They seen Getting to See Santa Claus. Oh, I gotta watch that. I bet she was so excited. And so they thought, how are we going to corral these monkeys? So let's capture them all and put them on an island. We'll give them their own little island out there. Let them be monkeys and blah 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 blah. They didn't realize monkeys swim. I don't know why they wouldn't think of that, but you know, I guess they thought maybe the alligators would attack them, you know, or something. Um, we'll go towards hunting down some manatees to film for us. Yes, that is part of what this auction is about. Um, you know, of course, I'll have the gas money and stuff to get down there. And then I'll be honest with you guys, I'm transparent. I'll be honest with you. Rick has not worked the hours that he usually works during the summers. Yeah, as much of the overtime, like I said. We had some unexpected expenses come up. My new glasses, for one. Bella, for another. Um, their flea collars were due, which we are trying out a cheaper version that seems to be working out pretty good. Instead of paying $50 a piece, we can get 2 of them for $50. Um, so yeah. Funny story, I was eating chocolate chip cookie. Oh gosh, yes. And it was a stink bug. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, I can tell you. Susan reminded me to tell you the story of Mom and Ronald Jean. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like chocolate. Feels like chocolate. Oh, that ain't chocolate. Oh, that was so funny. I'll have to tell you about that one. Um, so my funds are a little usually by this time I do have a little bit saved up to go to Florida, but this time I don't. And Mom's the same way. She's had issues come up too. And then when we get down there, we're going to have to do some grocery shopping to stock up. And Susan, honey, I hate to admit, I can't cook like I used to. Um, but we're going to have to stock up, you know, get everything opened up and stuff again. Um, kept restarting. Oh, kept restarting the machines. I thought, what died? I'm not letting what? Um, he thought she said you was a strange lady. Guys, she Don't let her kid you. Susan is a strange lady. She has to be in order to put up with me. So, yeah. And then hopefully, we don't know. I'm still holding out hope that Rick will get to come down for Christmas. Um, you know, job situation is what it is, and it comes first. You know, um, he always makes sure the house is taken care of first. So, but yeah, that's why I'm raising this money, is so that we can do some of these adventures and chase down them manatees, because that is one of my goals, is to chase down the manatee. And I'm sorry, I keep looking. Strange lady. Ask Jim. Yep. He'll tell you. She's about strange as they come. Like I said, she has to be. She's my best friend. Oh, can't get much stranger than that. But Denise, while I'm thinking about it, email me some contact information for you, so that when I start to worry about you, I can call you or email you or something. Because like I said, I was concerned. I thought, oh my God, have I done something to make her mad? Not my other sister. Some of the friends went kayaking with the manatees. That would be awesome. But I don't know if I can handle a kayak. I mean, that's like putting an elephant in a matchbox. They just don't fit, you know? And I'd be afraid I'd be going flip, flip, And remember, Susan, when we was on the glass bottom boats and we saw the kayaks kayaking up onto a gator? It was coming to check them out too. All they would have to do is just flip its head and they could flip them. Trailer traveling. Have a good night, honey. Hopefully we'll see you back here next week. I enjoy having you here. I really do. I really, really do. Back to Florida to go back and give the kids to see. Yeah. See their star hanging. Oh my gosh. And honestly, I would love, 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 but to go back to Disney without kids. I've always done Disney with kids, and I would love to just go and be a kid. But I also know that entails a lot of walking, a lot of waiting, a lot of putting up with rude people, you know, and I just don't know. I just don't know about that. Yeah. Um, so I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I can handle a kayak. I love being out on the boat and seeing the alligators and all that stuff. And I've even tried catching baby alligators from the boat. And Dad wouldn't let me. But I don't think I can handle a kayak. No, not in those waters. And people get out there and they swim. I mean, it's natural for them, right? And they just know you got to be aware of what's going on. But no, I ain't going to do it. Ain't having, because they tell you to anywhere there's a body of water to expect there to be an alligator. Okay. Now I used to swim all the time in the pond at grandma's, the little community where grandma lived. And they had a little lake there. And I would swim in that all the time, but I never went that far from shore. And I never, I was going to say never, but I did a couple of times. But I usually didn't go by myself. And Disney is getting too expensive anymore. I know, right? It is so overpriced that it is ridiculous. Uh, it is just, It is ridiculous. And I have to admit, that's one thing. When we went to Gatorland, their entry fees and stuff like that was reasonable. Um, all that stuff was great, but when you went to the gift shop, because as y'all know, I usually try to like to pick up little things to give away from our adventures. I try to give them away on the channel and stuff. It was so overpriced in their gift shop that it was ridiculous. I'm like, no, ain't happening. Why would I spend $25 for a t-shirt with Mickey Mouse on it when I can go to Walmart and get one for 15, 20 bucks, So many videos lately of alligators attacking people, killing some people. Yeah, a lot of that is in areas that people don't respect the laws, and they will feed the fish, feed the alligators. Alligators are naturally, of course, they're naturally curious, but they also fear humans because they're bigger than they are. But once people start feeding the alligators start associating people with food. They see people, they know they're going to get food. They see people, they know they're going to get fed. If this person isn't feeding the gators, they might be dinner. So yeah, it does. It happens, and I hate to admit it. Um, like I said, I watched Robbie over at Get Swamped, and the nuisance alligator hunting. A lot of it is because people are feeding the gators. There's some ponds, yeah, there's a gator in that pond, but we'll leave it be because he ain't hurt nobody. And then there's ponds where, an alligator attacked the guy's dog. We got to go get the alligator. Well, what was the guy doing? He was throwing the ball out in the water for the dog. He's playing fetch with the dog and throwing the water out, throwing the ball out in the water. Hello? That's not, that's not smart. I came out of the water to get her and her dog both. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. And, in a situation like that, I hate it. She was just walking her dog, but I know not to walk my dog that close to the edge of the water, you know? So who's right? Who's wrong? It's a hard situation it's one of them hard calls. How close was she to the water? Did she see the alligator and try to get closer to see it? You know, it's weird. What Cherokee kids say? Put Josh in front of you and Susan, and you'll be safe. Yeah, yeah, we would probably have gator meat because he would probably attack the gator, and he would probably win. Yep, yep, yep. So yeah, yeah. Going down Robbie's and stuff, he tells us, how you can handle the gators and stuff like that, but he's never let us, and he will never let us do it. Um, I'd love it if he'd teach me how to be a nuisance alligator wrangler. You can catch him and stuff. You think your cricket can outrun a gator? All right. But so yeah, I can't wait to go back to see my gators and the lemurs and the kinkajous, and it's just I don't know. I just can't wait to get back in the sunshine. Um, See us next week. Off to election coverage. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can understand that. Um, but like I said, we're coming up. Got 10 more minutes. Guys, these quilts, like I said, they're, I always say they're not perfect, but they're homemade, you know. This is the latest one that I'm working on. Bella's like, what? And this one is like one of my favorites. I'm tagging that one. Um, that one is almost, I believe it's almost queen size. It is as tall, it's taller than I am, okay? If I hold it up, it's like a foot longer than I am tall. And and it's about 44 inches wide. So, soup up my cart. So, man, Taylor, yeah. But yeah, so I'll be auctioning them off next week. And then, of course, when I get to Florida, I got to make Tommy's quilt. I'm going to wait till I get down there to do that. Let him pick up the, oh, I see my screen. um, that one is the prettiest one, but not the one you're bidding on. Okay. Um, but yeah, and I'm just, like I said, people, I'm just trying to, instead of being on here all the time and asking for money, because I am funded, you know, um, uh, I want to give back. You know, I want to earn that. So this is something that I can do. And when the weather got cold and I couldn't get out and do much anymore, I started doing this. Like I said, you've seen, I know Susan in my room here. Okay, I got stacks of material, and so I've actually got some commemorative West Virginia material. Each year, West Virginia chooses a pattern and puts out fabric with that pattern on it to represent West Virginia. So I'm thinking about doing a West Virginia quilt. And I took some of the pattern. My blue jean jacket was getting a hole up around the neck. You know how they'll wear it then? I went to hang on, went hanging on a rack and it was, so instead of just like putting little zigzag stitches up there and moving it, I took and cut out one of my fabrics that says West Virginia. And God, I see where my freezing up now. And put a big old West Virginia like patch on the back of it. So it's really cool. If you can message Stacy how much for a Dukes of Hazzard one. Um, I have to check on the material and we'll see. I know she likes the Dukes of Hazzard. If I can find Dukes of Hazzard fabric, then you know I can patch one together for her. If not, then I can do the orange and black and do like the big flag, you know. So yeah, let me, when I get to Florida, because like I said, I'm only going to be here for a couple of weeks. So I don't want to start a project here and then have to carry it all down there. Because tell you the truth, we're going to be tight on space. So, I mean, luckily, like with sewing machines, stuff like that, I don't have to take down. Um, Susan, I'm not going to bring my Cricut because I know you've got one. So if I find the stuff to finish my car, I might borrow yours. So, and my cousin down there has a big old sewing room. And oh my God, she has one of the large quilting machines that basically they can follow a pattern and it quilts. You know, it's huge. It's huge. Um, but yeah, Ellsworth, when I get to Florida, I'll check on the fabric for you and see what we can do. Because different style blankets and different, you know, it all depends on how intricate the work is, you know. So, but I will work something out for sure. And like I said, I mean, I've got I thought about doing some craft stuff to auction off toward, you know, um, once we get down there, but I don't want to spend all my time indoors doing stuff when I can be outdoors exploring. Uh, like the old one that me and Rick, yes, yes. Well, no, she has, you're talking about the quilting racks. It looks like they're on sawhorses. She's got a set of those that she lets me borrow too, which I might have Tommy while he's down there make me a set. But no, this is a big, it's like computerized, and it's like you can get it to follow, you can follow a thing here, but the sewing is done like way out in here and it just travels back and forth doing this pattern, so you can actually put patterns on it. So yeah, it is big and fancy. I mean, you're talking $8,000 to $10,000 a piece of equipment. So yeah. Yeah. That's why I said, I'm just happy I can got my little sewing machine over here. It does its work. So I'm happy. And I got some material. I think I'm going to be making me some more costumes for my reenactments. But right now it's making something that you all can enjoy. And I thought this is a good time of year for quilts. You know, they're called quilts, but they're more. Most of them are like a throw size, a little bigger than a throw size. Like I said, the biggest one is well, I put it on the bed to pin it together with the backing and everything, and it's like half the size of my king size bed. So I'd say it's close to a twin size. But anyway, I'm excited about that, getting that stuff done. And so next week we'll have that auction. And yeah, like I said, I'm getting excited to get to Florida. I'm making my list of things I need to get packed, all that good stuff. So yeah. So anyway, guys, we are coming up on the hour, and with it, she knows she's like, it's time to go, Sissy. Bella, you want to get up here and say bye? Oh, turn around, turn around. And so from me and Bella, we thank you all for making my list and checking it twice. Yes, I know. Um, we thank you guys so much for being here with us. Spending this hour with us it's just, guys, this is like family reunions to me. Yes, the furnace kicked off, honey. And I don't need kisses. I'm okay. Um, I enjoy spending the time with you all. I really do. So if you don't mind, share out the short telling about and showing the quilts that we'll be auctioning off next week. Try to get as many people in here as you can. I know that kind of keep digging. Hello, hello. Pops in here just as I'm saying bye. I hate that. Um, tell Rick and Josh I will. I'll tell them. Like I said, he was in there listening a while ago. His knees are killing him. This cold weather is just not nice to him. And we'll see you all, if not sooner, we'll see you all back here the same time. Next week, we'll have the auction on these quilts and get to visit a little bit, maybe. So, love yous all. Have a great week. Get out, make some memories, guys, and just have fun. Enjoy life. Love you guys. Bye.